Hey friends, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. This is a real cash. As you can see, I'm wearing my sports bra. I'm like real casual. Just did this makeup look, so if you're interested, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And hit the little bell that shows you notifications when I post stuff. Go follow me on my social media like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, all that good stuff. So let's get started. This is a get to know me tag. I think that's what it's called. You may see Ariel running around, whatever. It's a real casual video. Alright, so let's just jump right in. If you aren't familiar with IpsyOS, I'm a part of that group, and that IpsyOS member, is if you want to call it, and the community. We came up with a collab. So we threw some questions together to get to know each other and for you guys to get to know us. So first question is, how old are you? How do I look? I am 31, going to be 32 in January. Question number 2, where are you from? I am originally born and raised in Las Vegas. At age 12, I actually moved up here, Portland, Oregon. At age 18, I moved to California. At age 29, how old was I? At age 29, I think, I moved back up here to Oregon. Gosh, I don't remember. 3, do you have a nickname people call you? I usually go by Des or Desi. I used to go by Shorty because I'm pretty short. Des, usually. Number 4, what's your favorite season? It depends on where I'm living. So if I'm in California, I like the fall because it's not really hot. It's still warm, but then you still can wear like sweaters. In Oregon, I do love the fall because, you know, you bundle up and the trees turn like all the pretty colors and you actually get to see the seasons. But I really do love summer just because pumpkins. I love I don't know, you guys. I like both summer and fall, I think. I don't know between those two. Those are my 2 favorite seasons. Who is your celebrity or YouTube crush? I don't know so much if I have a crush, more so like an inspiration. Kandee Johnson has kind of always been an inspiration for me for YouTube. Just because we're similar in age. We've kind of gone through the same things as far as in our lives, and her success is, you know, it's exciting to see her success and how inspirational she is. As far as celebrity, Johnny Depp is he's really fine. What do you do for work? So eventually, prayerfully, hopefully, I would love to do YouTube as my full-time career. But as of right now, what is this going on right here? Like, what is this? Do I need to just chop it off? I work in the portrait studio that my mom works at. I've worked with the company for a really long time. And right now I do like their call center where I answer calls, answer questions, make appointments for people for their portrait sessions. And I also do like their email marketing and their website design, kind of. So it kind of goes hand in hand in what I already do with YouTube. 7, do you have any pets? Not at the moment. I used to have a cat, and then I used to have a dog. What is your biggest pet peeve? I think my biggest pet peeve would have to be, gosh, I should have reviewed these questions before I got on here. People chewing loudly. What's the most you've spent? This is question 9. What's the most you spent in one makeup shopping trip? Almost $300, I want to say, and that was from probably like an IMATS trip. Question 10. Do you prefer drugstore makeup or high-end makeup? I'm 50-50 on this because there are certain products that I think are worth the investment because of the quality of it. But then there's certain things that I think you can get away with buying drugstore because it's going to be the same whether you go high or low. But I'm 50-50.
I'm 2.5.
Number 11. When did you first start wearing makeup? To be honest, I didn't start wearing makeup until I was in my 20s. I think I did try a little bit in high school, but it just wasn't my thing. And then when I got older, when I went to cosmetology school, my partner, basically, she would do my makeup all the time. Like, she would practice. And then that was around the time where I was going out a lot, so I would go to the MAC counter, and I would basically, like, anytime that this particular girl that I went to, she would do my makeup, and then I would go home and I would try to recreate what she did. So I would just practice that way. yeah, so really I didn't start until my early 20s, and I've been doing it ever since. Number 12, what do you love or hate about makeup? I love how it makes people feel, and I love how you can transform to look like different people, or you can look like, you know, you can just be creative. That's what I love about it, is you can really do whatever you want. There's no limit to it. So yeah, that's what I really love about it, is, you know, just how it makes people feel like it's an extra oomph. You know, some people love to wear heels and it makes them feel beautiful, or some people love to wear, like, you know, certain styles of clothes and it just gives them a certain attitude and just changes their persona. Makeup kind of does the same thing. It's like that accessory that just adds that little extra, yes, this is me. That's what I love about it. Thing I don't like about it is having to do my eyebrows every time. If I didn't have to do my eyebrows, like, I promise I would probably do makeup every single day. So I'm really considering that microblading, you guys. Tell me what you think. Because if I can just wake up and my brows are done, I would be so happy. Like, this is like 20 minutes of work right now. Ariel kept asking me, are you done? Are you done? I'm like, no, I'm not done. Number 13, other than beauty, what else are you passionately into? Like secret talents. So I, since the age of 15, started braiding hair. I love to braid hair. I used to get really creative. I used to put people's initials in their hairs, different designs, and just different styles. And that's just another way of me being creative, like with my hands. So that is something that most people don't know unless I've done your hair. Another thing that I'm really into, parenting and like motherhood, like those are, I'm very passionate about. I'm very passionate about like women in situations of, like, I don't really know the word, but I'm passionate about like helping women who may be struggling in a relationship or trying to figure out, you know, where to go from this bad relationship to getting their life back together. I'm very passionate about that. I love encouraging women, and I love being an ear for somebody to just talk. 14, if you were upset and or unmotivated, how do you make yourself feel better? I think the thing I always run to is editing. So editing my videos, because I get in like this zone and I'm just focused on what I'm doing. I love putting on like my criminal shows like Criminal Minds, SVU, any type of cooking show, any type of home decor or home building shows. Those kind of put me in a separate mood. And then I also like watching, you know, different tutorials or people that I really enjoy watching on YouTube, which inspire me to, you know, try something new and, you know, practice my makeup and things like that. So number 15, if you had a week to travel anywhere, all expenses paid, where would you go? I've always wanted to go to Italy just because I have a little bit of Italian in me from my biological father.
Yeah. When we got to phone bill, a guy had a pin behind his ear.
Yeah? If not Italy, then I would love to go to somewhere like the Bahamas or somewhere tropical. 16, why and when did you start YouTube? Okay, so I started YouTube in year 2013. I think it was January or February of 13. And the reason I started is because I had moved up here to Oregon, and one of my friends down in California, I would always post pictures and she would be like, oh my gosh, can you show me how to do your eyebrows? And I was like, how am I going to show you? Like, I'm in a completely different state. And so I was trying to figure out, I was like, oh, well, I guess I can just make a video. She was like, just make a YouTube video. And so I made a YouTube video. That was my very first, it's still up on my channel. That's my very first video, is my eyebrow tutorial. It was so horrible. It was like in my dark dining room with my computer camera, webcam basically. So it's just like horrible, but you know, everybody starts somewhere. 17, what advice would you give someone starting a channel? This is advice that I'm still like trying to every day tell myself. Just go for it. Like, there's so, especially the beauty community, it's so saturated and everyone is so talented, and you know, so it's like, it's so hard not to look at someone and be like, oh my gosh, they have everything together, they've got all their camera set up, their lighting, everything is perfect, everything is just like top notch. So like I was saying is, you know, everyone seems like they have it together, but it takes time. Like everyone starts somewhere, and some people may start, like a lot of girls nowadays, they get their good camera, they get all their lighting before they even start their channel, because they kind of already know there's been given advice. Like when I started, like I didn't know. People weren't talking about what camera they use and what lighting they use before they, you know, before I started. So I kind of just went for it and did the best I could. All that rambling to say, just start your channel. Doesn't matter what anybody else has going on. It matters what you have going on. You have something that 5 million other people may find interesting in you. Yeah, I have a small channel, but I have my loyal subscribers, and that's all that matters. Do not buy followers. Do not buy subscribers, because it will backfire. So just do your channel. Just start it. Just do whatever you want. Find your niche. Find the thing that makes you different, because the beauty community, again, is super saturated. Everyone's so talented and pretty amazing, but someone's gonna want to watch you. And I still have to tell myself that every time I make a video, like, okay, this video only got X amount of views, but that one got way more views, so what's the problem here? But it's like, you know, you just have to kind of just do what makes you happy, and you'll succeed. 18. What are you trying to achieve with your channel? I said it in the beginning, I would love to make this a career, because I do love filming and I love editing, and I love the fact that I can be home with her, you know, and that's really my goal. That's been my goal from before I even had her. Like, I've always wanted to be a stay-at-home mommy. I've always wanted to be successful in whatever I do and be able to do it from home, so I can teach her, so I can show her that you can be successful in whatever you want to do. You don't have to go work a 9 to 5 if that's not what you want to do. You do what makes you happy. You do what makes you feel creative, and you know, you get to enjoy life and travel, and I'm blessed to be able to travel as much as I can, and I get to take her with me. So that's been my goal with my channel, is to get to a point where I can continue to be home with her and travel with her and show her things outside of this box that we live in called a house. So that's my goal, is to be successful enough in it that, you know, it'll help pay for me to do those things with her, so that I can teach her in a different way, not just a regular out of the book, but I can actually see that tree that people are learning about in the book. So yeah. 19. Who or what inspires you the most? Ariel inspires me a lot, just because she truly has like a childlike faith. She just doesn't care about anybody else around. Like, she loves to sing and dance, and she just, anywhere she is, she'll just do it. And so kind of just inspires me to just be me and not really care what other people think. I know my mom would want me to say her, and she does inspire me, just because she's worked really hard her entire life and took care of me and still takes care of me and Ariel, and she's a hard worker. But my dad also inspires me, because he's an entrepreneur. He's been like that like his entire life. He encourages me and inspires me to just keep doing what I love to do, and it'll succeed when, you know, eventually when it's my time, it'll happen. So yeah. So that's who or what inspires me. And number 20, what advice would you give to your younger self? Oh gosh, don't, sounds so bad. Don't be a follower. Like, create your own trends. Don't worry about all those people that you think are your friends, because when you get older, they may not be there. You gotta weed out the bad ones and just focus on what you want to do. Don't worry if someone approves of it. Don't worry if someone thinks that you can do it. Just do it. Just try it, and you won't regret later on that you never stepped out and tried it. Just don't be a follower. Do your own thing. Succeed at what you want to do by doing what you love. So, yeah. Spider-Man.
I'm going to want to be Batman for Halloween.
I thought you wanted to be Spider-Man.
No, I tried. I want to be Batman.
You changed your mind? Now you're gonna be Batman? Oh, okay. Alright guys, so that is all the questions. I tag you to do it. You right there watching. Tag you to do it. I will list all the questions down below. Make sure to hit that like button if you like Q&As.
I will be spamming.
Okay. Hit that like button if you like Q&As. If you want me to do more of these, leave me some questions down below, and I may do like a Snapchat Q&A, so be sure to follow me on there and ask me some questions on there. If you're not subscribed, if it's red, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you can, you know, be a part of the family. We will see you in the next video.
Somebody have a blue trampoline.
Somebody has a blue trampoline. This is driving me crazy. I'm gonna chop it off. What is it? What's going on?
What's going on?
Bye.